All right, what up, friends? Pride Wednesday. Here we go. So for today, we are going to use our Christmas markers, and we are going to warm up for 6 minutes. You guys are going to do 10 single leg hops on either side. So just rebounding, not focusing on jumping too high, just focusing on popping right back off the ground the second you land. So again, floor is lava, classic warm-up game. After that, you're going to do 10 soldier walks per side. So leg nice and straight, kick it up nice and high. Try and keep that knee straight. So avoid a bend in the knee to intensify the stretch in the hamstring. Then you got 10 single leg glute bridges on each side. So down to the ground, other foot nice and low, full extension of the hip, back down. And again, I'm going to go for 10 reps on either side. 6 minutes, you're going to AMRAP through all that stuff. When you're done, you're going to do 20 good mornings. You can do those with a band if you have one. You can do them with a barbell if you have one. Or you can do them with a kettlebell or a dumbbell, but we want them to be light, perfect, and focused. So feet are going to be in a deadlift stance, so right underneath the hips, narrow stance. From there, bar or object or band on my back. I'm going to keep my shoulder blades pinned down. I'm going to bend my knees a little bit, and then I'm going to sit my hips back almost like I was sitting in a chair that is way too tall for me, and I'm going to feel those hamstrings engage, and then I'm going to squeeze my butt back up to extension. Maintain the knee bend, sit back, hammies load, squeeze up. You're going to do that for 20 reps. After that, your strength work for the day. We are going to do 3 sets. You're going to do 6 single leg deadlifts on either side, and then you're going to do 6 single leg box jumps on either side. So, first off, single leg deadlifts. Again, my opinion, opposite loading is harder. So left leg, right arm is going to be more challenging than left leg, left arm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that shoulder blade pinned in, pulled down the whole time. From there, this knee bends a little bit for comfort and for balance. I'm going to hinge until I feel that hamstring really stretch, maintain these body positions, and then squeeze back up to full extension. Hinge down, midline tight, shoulder squeezed, back up to standing. And I'm going to do 6 reps on either leg. Then I'm going to do 6 single leg box jumps on either side. So for most of you, I would recommend stack up some short household objects. Get a couple, if you have a couple weight plates, that's great. Stack up some books, go find some rocks or a bench to jump on in the backyard. But the point here is to work on a little bit of balance and a little bit of explosiveness in a different variation. So again, all I'm looking to do is a single leg variation of a box jump. So I'm going to land on the object, I'm going to come to full extension, and I'm going to keep that other leg off the ground the entire time. So don't go so high that you're landing on 2 feet or that you're assisting with that non-working leg in any way, shape, or form. Now, once you're done with that strength work, today our workout is named after Marsha Johnson. So it is a longer workout, 24-minute AMRAP. So get your water bottle, get your air conditioner, turn it on, and sit next to it the whole time. Because again, it's supposed to be toasty this week. It's summer, it's just going to be toasty every week. So drink your water and stay cool, please. But what we're going to do, 24 minutes, you are going to buy in with 45 burpees, normal burpees, chest to deck, jump extension at the top. And then you're going to go for a 920 meter run. Super duper oddly specific. But again, the numbers work out nicely when we're looking at her life. So a couple things to kind of keep in mind here is just steady pace. Don't crush it. The goal is not to win the burpees or win the run and then implode for the rest of the workout. So nice steady pace. We're working for 24 minutes today. So just a casual burpee pace followed by a run. Again, buy it in, map it out beforehand, get yourself going. When you get done with those 2 elements, which I'm going to say most people, on the faster side, it's probably going to take you, let's say, less than 5 minutes, maybe 5 and change. On the slower side, I'd say you're going to be looking at a solid 8 or 9 minutes to get through the burpees and the run. So again, a big range, anywhere from 5, 5.5, up to 9, maybe 10 minutes. But again, the goal here is just to get yourself moving. So don't try and crush through these elements. When you get back, you're going to AMRAP 7 kettlebell swings all the way overhead if your weight allows. 6 taters, potatoes, and then you are going to do 8 broad jumps. If you've never seen Lord of the Rings, I feel bad for you, and you should understand a potatoes reference, but I'm sorry. So what we're going to do, first off, if you are not going to be running, you can do a machine, or you can just jog in place. So you can do something like single unders in place for about the same time it would take you to go for a run. So anywhere from 3.5 to 5 minutes. Or you can do just jogging in place. And again, just kind of get yourself moving, try and pretend that you went outside and enjoyed the sunshine a little bit. But once you're done there, so a couple things we got to talk about. Kettlebell swings. If you can go all the way overhead today, I would like to see you do that. So if the weight allows and if your range of motion allows, we want to see you start from this hang position. So again, shins vertical, butt back. I'm going to squeeze and fire that kettlebell with straight arms all the way up overhead. Elbows are locked out, ribs are down, and the object is facing just about like this up overhead. So 7 full range of motion kettlebell swings. When you're done, you're going to go into 6 kettlebell taters. What's taters, precious? What's taters? So what we're going to do, I've gone full Gollum. I apologize for anybody watching this video. So for the tater, what that's going to be is I'm going to do the start of the kettlebell swing. So I'm going to hinge, I'm going to pop, but once this happens, I'm going to bring that kettlebell to a front rack and go into a squat clean. So again, it's going to be 6 on each side. So the easiest way to think about this is it's a kettlebell squat clean. So from here, down to a full squat, back to standing, out to my next rep, full squat, out to standing. So from the front, what I would recommend, keep one hand where it is the whole time. The other hand goes under the belt to support it. So from here, I'm going to go up, one hand stays where it was, other hand comes to the bottom, go through my full squat, and then I'm going to go back to a full grip, alternate to the other side, full squat. So again, that was the slow variation, the normal speed variation was what I just did just before that. Now, after that, I've got 8 broad jumps. So I want you to reset every time, and I want you to give them a decent effort. Don't max out. The goal is not to actually truly try and jump as far as you can every time. We're just looking for a big violent hip extension, a soft landing, and a full reset. So again, from here, I want to hinge, throw my arms back behind me, and then I want to follow through and land nice and softly with flat feet, stand all the way up, reset, and I want to go into my next jump after that. Don't rush them, don't try and touch and go them or rebound them. Take your time, focus on the movement. Again, it's different than something we normally do, so just get the work done and get through 8 high quality explosive reps. After that, our accessory, you're going to do a 5-minute plank in as few sets as possible. So set your timer up, 3, 2, 1, go. Anytime you have to break, hit lap. You can rest for that time, and then your goal is to work up to 5 minutes of working time in as little time as possible. For the plank, things that we're looking for, active shoulder, active belly, and a relatively narrow stance. So what I mean by that is my hands are shoulder width, my feet are close together, and then just like I said, active shoulder, active belly. And I'm holding this position the entire time. Any fidgeting, any down dog, try and avoid that stuff, that counts as rest. So that's not in an active plank position when you're working towards your 5-minute total time. Then all I have left at the end is a 3-minute seated straddle. So I'm gonna have a seat, legs out nice and wide to the side, and I'm gonna sit down the middle here. Feel free to lean off to one side, to the other side, grab your toes, side bend, make it your own, enjoy a little bit of flavor with your seated straddle. And then I've got a 90-second runner stretch on each side, because we got a good amount of impact today between the run, the burpees, and then the broad jumps, a lot of landing. So find a wall, apply some pressure, and then sink that heel down to the ground, and feel free to bend or straighten that knee as needed to get a nice little stretch in the back of your leg and your calf and your Achilles. So that's your workout for Wednesday. Again, hydrate, fluids, very good for you. As always, tag us, palace.fitness, forged by Zeus, and we will see you guys back tomorrow.